Sade. I am majoring in biochemistry and nutrition, and I'm minoring in management and public health. I'm pre-med, and I want to enroll in an MBA and D program once this is all finished. I want to work in health policy and manage departments. It's kind of my goal. So yeah, that's why I go to school.
Hey guys, so my neighbors gonna think that I'm crazy for filming outside, but it is what it is. Anyways, welcome to KRV TV. I'm Kylie and I'm majoring in human resources management with a minor in health management and policy.
Hey guys, it's Jamie. I am majoring in business technology, which is kind of like business and computer science. I'm taking the core business classes, but also taking programming, web design, cloud stuff later down the line. And I'm also minoring in public relations. How was your experience with the financial aid / merit at I heard they don't give a lot of money. Alright, so as you guys know from the last video, I got the Ronald A. Hammond Scholarship, and it gave me a full tuition scholarship. But before I interviewed for the scholarship and ended up getting it, I had, I feel like, a good amount of merit scholarships. They did offer me loans. However, I didn't accept those. It was my goal to go to college without taking out any loans. And I feel like the financial aid office did a really good job actually of evaluating my, I guess, who I am as a holistic student and my financial situation. For anyone, I guess, to put in perspective, I come from a single parent household. I'm a first generation college student of color, and I don't know, I guess that maybe could have played different parts in financial aid, but for me, my personal experience, Miami did a really good job of evaluating how much my family could pay.
What's it like applying as a spring admit for the University of Miami? What are the pros and cons? Hello everyone, my name is Jamari King. I am a spring admit at the university. I am a rising sophomore, and I am a biomedical engineer major, pre-med concentration. Well, a little bit about applying as a spring admit. It's basically the same as arriving in the fall. Only thing is, it's a way smaller concentration and pool of newly admits. And what I mean by that is the people in which you come in with in the spring, it's a way smaller crowd. So whereas you have thousands, hundreds, whatever have you in the fall, spring is way smaller. It's easier to meet new people, more things focused toward, getting you oriented to becoming a part of the university and making you just feel at home. In the spring, it's a way smaller concentration, maybe I'd say a few hundred here and there. There's a lot of activities and orientation events centered around you guys, getting you guys adapted quickly as possible, shortening the curve, just getting around campus. One thing I will say that works against you with becoming a spring admit is having to play sort of catch up with knowing who's who, what's what, and where is where.
Okay, so another question is, can I write an essay that is academically based for a UMA application? So I know that when I looked at the 2021 the application coming up, it had 7 prompts. I don't know if we're including those, but they all are kind of not surrounding academics. There's nothing wrong, I think, with an academically based one, but I think that they're kind of trying to get at your story, who you are as a person. I definitely think that if academically based is your strong suit, then definitely play to it. But I know for me, I did this story. I did a story that I thought was funny, intriguing, interesting, and kind of I wanted to enlighten people. I don't know, but I think that that's kind of what they're going for more so. But I think that if your strong suit is really just academics, then definitely just go with that. I don't think you can really go wrong with playing so what your strengths are. So yeah, good luck.
Okay, so one of our questions were, OMG, I love you guys' channel. Thank you. And can you do a video on nightlife in the city of Miami, in which you can do off campus?
Hey y'all, my name is Nia, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the nightlife in Miami and some of the Black culture on campus. So to start with the nightlife, if we're not kind of hanging out in dorms, whatever. On Thursdays, we'll go to Sandbar, which is fun because a lot of people from campus kind of just go to Sandbar anyway on Thursdays. And so it's kind of everybody from campus just off campus, but it's a lot more fun because it's a little party. And the DJ is also really good there. And it's not just your EDM. It's not. Some other things you can do, there's a lot of clubs in Miami, obviously, but a lot of them are 18 and up, so you don't have to worry about being 21 or having anything like that. I've also been to a few concerts. I've seen Tyler the Creator, The Baby, 21 Savage. Some other things, there's obviously the beaches. Wynwood's a lot of fun. They have Wynwood Walls, Art Basel once a year, and As far as like the Black community on campus, I've always found that it's really good, and that I've always like had a really good support system there. You know, if I ever need help, there's certain resources that are just kind of allocated to people of color, which I always thought was really good. There's also UBS, my shirt. That's like our United Black Students organization, and they have meetings, and you know, it's like your basic organization, but I've always thought they're really good. Everybody's like really cool and really sweet. Also Greek life. Our Greek life like at UM, it's small, but I mean, they're cool. Like they have a lot of parties and they're all like super sweet.
So our next question was, how does it get decided if you live in Hecht or Eaton as a freshman?
Hi, I'm Taina. I ended up in Stanford, and the main difference between Stanford and Hecht and Mahoney, Pearson, and Eaton are that Stanford and Hecht have communal bathrooms, which sound terrible. I mean, I wasn't too excited, but it really wasn't that bad at all. But what that means is that the floors are separated by gender, and that you share a bathroom with like 25, 30 people, but it really wasn't that bad. I was friends with a lot of girls on my floor, so whenever I was bored, I was just someone to talk to and borrow clothes from, and just little things like that made it nice to live on a floor with only girls. Other pros of living in Stanford or Hecht, really close to the gym and the dining hall, just a little advantage. All the buildings have living faculty, so they have professors that live in the buildings with their kids, with their dogs, so you're gonna see them a lot, and they all do outreach events so you can get to know them, and it's really to your advantage to go to those. First of all, they always have free food that's like somewhere nice and not on campus, not the dining hall. And second, they teach different subjects. So like in my building, it was a chem professor and a music professor. So even though like I wasn't in the music building, he would play his piano, he had instruments. It was cool to like see him talk about that. But also the other one was chemistry, and I took chemistry as a freshman, so I asked her a lot of questions. So it was just always nice to talk to like an adult in a casual setting, so you can see them as people and not as like scary professors, and it's just really to our advantage to go to those. In conclusion, living in any of these dorms are nice. You're gonna have a great time, don't be scared, and that's all.
Hi subscribers and viewers of KRV TV, my name is Giovanni, and I'll be talking to you about Mahoney Residential College and Pearson Residential College. Pearson was named after Dr. J.F.W. Pearson, who served as president for the university after Dr. Ashe, and Mahoney is named after Daniel J. Mahoney, who was a late publisher for the Miami News, and he served as chairman of the board of trustees for the university. Pearson has 7 floors, and so does Mahoney. Pearson is closest to a parking garage, the volleyball courts, and the tennis courts. The main difference between Mahoney and Pearson is that Mahoney has kitchens and Pearson does not. There are also a variety of different events held by faculty throughout the university inside Mahoney and Pearson. The rooms are suite style, just like Eaton, conjoined by a bathroom, and they also have their own dining hall. My fondest memory of living in Pearson is Sports Fest. It is always Sports Fest. I lived there for the past 2 years, and I competed in Sports Fest for both of those years. And the first year we won first place in flag football and basketball, and the second year we won first place in flag football but runner-up in basketball. And Pearson, we usually finish top 3 overall among all the residential colleges in Sports Fest, and I know Mahoney has actually won first place 2 years in a row, which is what makes them our rivals. And I also know that they won highest GPA among all the residential colleges, I think 2 years in a row too. So when you come here, it's pure domination. When you come and live in Mahoney and Pearson, pure domination. Highest GPA and all around athletes. So I hope you all can enjoy your experience in Mahoney and Pearson residential colleges your first year here, and hold it down. Go Canes.
So as you know, next year we're living in the amazing Lakeside. Cute picture right there. So it's the new dorms they're building. It's like part of their 10-year plan, I think, 5-year plan, something like that. But it's a whole type of thing. Maybe we'll put like a diagram, like eye view of it. But it's really cool. It's supposed to have like a rock climbing wall in there. like on the bottom level. There's 4 floors. There's really cool like study rooms, I think, in it. There's gonna be like permanent hammocks. Normally we don't have hammocks until finals week. There's supposed to be some permanent ones at the like courtyard of Lakeside. We're living in an apartment, which is gonna be 2 girls and then a bathroom, and then another 2 girls in the bathroom, and then we have like a kitchen and a family room.
Question was, loving your energy. We love to see it. I have a question about applying. When I apply, will I automatically be submitted to be considered for a scholarship? I really am praying for a full ride, or at least close to, or do I need to reach out to UM's financial aid? So, okay, I know there's 2 full scholarships in Miami, the Stamps and the Jenkins. I wish I had got my high school counselor to nominate me for Jenkins. It's only in certain states, so I would like look it up on the UM's website. But yeah, definitely. I know the Stamps is automatic, but I do know you need a counselor recommendation for Jenkins. And then the Singer and the Hammond, and there's like one other one, they're like automatic. If you're early decision or early action. Regular decision, I don't believe you're automatically considered. It definitely is possible to still get a scholarship though. And if it's not enough money, I have heard of people getting extra money from UM's financial aid. I'm not positive that it's always gonna happen, but it's definitely worth a shot if you have a valid like reason or circumstance. I think they definitely would really consider you. So yeah, girl, I really hope you get it. I'm praying for you.
How are the dorms at Are there any pest issues? Alright, let me tell y'all. So I kept the card of the pest control people dorm. Oh my gosh. See, I don't like bugs. I really don't. How are the dorms in Are there any pest issues? Generally no. I feel like I had a good experience there overall. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like little ants, bugs, nothing. Lizards even. No. There's one time we had like ants in our room. Like we saw 1 or 2, and like even that like sets off alarms for me. So I called the exterminator dorm control people. I had them on speed dial. Called them up. They're 24 hours. They picked up. They didn't have an exterminator that night, but they sent one the next day, and he came around and like sprayed stuff. If it is an emergency, like really bad emergency, they'll come that night, but ours wasn't. So he came the next night, and we were in the room. But if you're not in the room, they'll leave like a note on your door just saying like we were here, we sprayed, everything's good.
Okay, and another question was, can you do a freshman advice for Umiami, like how to make friends, academics, and how to prepare for college? So yes, and yes, that is coming soon. So stay tuned, put on those post notifications, and yeah, it's coming.